Hello there. So today I'm back with my 1965 Gibson Melody Maker, and I have found out new information about this thing. Like, for example, I thought the bridge was the original, and it was not. I found this out when I changed the strings. I forget which brand it was, but it's not. And I think it had either 10s or 9s on it. I'm pretty sure it was 10s, but that felt really light. I usually use 10s on my Strat. It just felt too light, so I had a pack of 12s laying around. So now it's fitted with some 12s, which is much harder than I remember playing. It's been a while since I played 12s, but they do sound great. I do have an issue though with the G string, which is a 24 gauge, but it doesn't sustain. That's it. That's all it does. It doesn't sustain much more than that. So I don't know what to do. Every other note sustains like crazy though. It's a good guitar, so just take a listen to some of these sustains. So each one sustains slightly longer than the G. G sustains it doesn't punch as hard as the other string. So here I'm going to quickly do a quick lick on the G string, then I'll do it on the either the B or the I think I'm going to end up doing it on the D. It's just a bit duller. I don't know why. The tone's all the way up. I'll read you what my settings are on my amp. I'm using a Fender Mustang version 2, but it is duplicating a Supersonic with the gain at 4. It's on a 1 to 10 scale. A gain on 4, gain 1 on 4, gain 2 on 3, gain volumes on 10. Trebles on 9, middles are at 6, bass is at 5, and we have no reverb. And actually we have a little bit of reverb, it's just not much. You can hear that. It's not much reverb. But other than that, let's get back to talking about this guitar. A few things I forgot to mention, other than the bridge not being the original bridge, is a bunch of the checking on this guitar. I don't think I mentioned it, but here's to mentioning it. So my camera's not that good, but you can see just right out the gate, right there, some check marks. If I had a better camera, you could see that all along the body is just finish checking, or check finishing, I don't know what it's called, but it's just a bunch of cracks, and it's the original. You know, wood. The only thing original about it is basically the finish and the wood. This thing has been completely modified. The pots may have been changed. I've not took the pickguard off to look, I honestly don't want to, because I'm afraid if I do, I'm going to find out something even nastier about this guitar, that it's way less stock than I imagined. So pots may have been changed, and I thought they were original too. But figuring out how much work has been put in this guitar to route out, it was a single coil, it was routed out for a humbucker, hence why he made this press wood, it seems like some press wood kind of pick guard, scratch plate, whatever you want to call it. I mean, picks don't even scratch it, so I mean, I guess it's a benefit. But other than that, I don't know what to think about it. The tuners, hold on a second, let me take off this tuner. But the tuners have been changed out. Maybe you can see it. You can see you can see little holes where the original tuners were. But they have been changed out with some sort of tuner that's made in Western Germany, Germany. It has an S for the logo, but it doesn't say the brand name, so I couldn't tell you the brand name because I'm not that good at guitar stuff. But they aren't the best tuners. They keep going out of tune, especially the G string, even with the tens. I'm trying not to slur my words. I know I do that a lot. But I restrung them. The 12s feel great. They're a bit thick. I'm probably going to downgrade to 11s because these were thicker than what I intended on them being. So if it comes to it, I might just go back to my hybrid set because I use 10 through 52 on my Strats. So also there's a couple of major dings on the back of the neck. Like there's one. It's pretty, you can actually feel that. Ooh. May have made a new ding. But that ding you just saw, you can feel it when you're playing, but you're not going to notice it because you're not, like, depends on what, say if you're like me, you do the thumb over technique, you're not really going to feel it. But if you play fast with your thumb on the back of the neck, about right there, you're going to feel it. So, oh, my volume was up. If you play right here with your thumb, you're going to feel it. But if you play the thumb over technique, you're not. I play the thumb over technique. I play the thumb over technique. I keep repeating myself because I don't know if you can hear me over my amp. So here's some clean tones again. The clean tones are a Fender Twin Reverb mod with a compressor, a reverb, and yeah. Here we go. So that is a clean setting on this guitar. Major issue is a fret issue. It frets out every now and again on the high E. Of course it didn't fret out then. But now since I got the 24 gauge G, it really doesn't work. That's it. That's with reverb too. It's drenched in reverb. If we take the reverb away, we just go here. Listen to this. It doesn't have any sustain when you bend it, and I don't know why that is, but it just doesn't. Now, as for our rock sound with the supersonic, I can quickly change this over to a Vox setting real quick. So let me try to get that going. Now that's a Marshall. That's a Vox. Let's so yeah, here's a Vox with a let's just do the Vox by itself, no pedals. Let's turn the bright off and the gain up. With a Crybaby GCB 95. So that's a couple tones, but my major problem with the frets is that they're very, very flat. Like, they have been used to death, and they need to some replacing. And let me see if I can show you what I mean. One second. I don't know if you can really, if it's really showing, but they aren't high, and compared to my actual Strat, my Fender down there, they're wide, like width-wise, they're pretty wide frets, but they're just flat. They're almost against the fretboard, which means I'm going to have to replace them. That was an idiot walking in, because I left a pick somewhere. So, but it's my first 22 fret guitar. Every other guitar I own is either 20 or the 221s. By 221s I mean my Strats. Oh, that's great. I can't play tonight. I can hardly play these 12 gauges, but I'm doing it. So, what's that? I have to use. Where's my? Yeah, man. Yeah, an old thing. Great. The stream's currently way back there. So I'm just gonna jam on this thing and then I'm gonna leave, because it's been a long video. Let's see.